This podcast is part of the Listen Frederick Podcast Network. To learn more, visit listenfrederick.com.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers in the Lot 107. This week, we got into a short story about a Zamboni breaking down. We talked about our excitement for the new Old Fat Bald Guys Hockey League jerseys. And then we had a couple questions related to fighting in hockey. The first, you have to fight an NHL player, current or past. Who is it? And the second, if you knew you were going to lose a fight to an NHL player, would you rather get one punched or get fed? Welcome once again to episode 107. Now let's crack those beers.
Daniel and Riggs with the pour tonight. What you pouring there, Riggs?
For residents of West Virginia, I have a Wild and Wonderful IPA.
Yeah.
It is a collaboration with Old Mother Brewing here in Frederick. Hollingberry and Son hops out in Yakima, Washington. Lots of hops come out from that valley. And Big Timber Brewing Company from Elkins, West Virginia.
So did you rob the stagecoach to get that, Riggs?
No, it was actually in the beer store around the corner from my house. So
they robbed the stagecoach.
Yeah. I saw it. It said Wild and Wonderful. I was like, oh, cool, Old Mother. And then I saw Big Timber out of Elkins, and then I looked up Hollingberry there.
You may want to grab a couple of those for one of our buddies that we play hockey with, because he has a standing order to all us from West Virginia to bring him Big Timber, and he'll reimburse us.
I'm not sure if this is the same Big Timber. I'm not sure. I haven't looked that up yet, and then the other person pouring beer was Danny. So Danny, what do you have?
Oh yeah, it's me. I'm drinking a Lucky Holler Hazy IPA by Trogs. I got it when I went up to Hershey.
Nice.
What do you got tonight, Aaron?
I have a repeat. I've got a Chesapeake Wheat, courtesy of our buddy, friend of the pod, Brando. It's good. It's tangerine wheat beer. I can drink these all day. These are great. What do you got, John?
I have a Pacifico.
Excellent. I also have Pacifico because I was waiting for you guys to figure some stuff out.
Nice.
Okay, Aaron, I'm glad, even though you said repeat, I went back very quickly to check if it was a duplicate back-to-back weeks, because that would have been a fine, but you're fair. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you're in the clear.
I'm
we
good.
Just had to check. We had to make sure.
Also, I don't give a shit. I'll fucking drink Miller Lights back to back. I don't care.
No rules.
That's definitely going in.
No rules. Yeah. Aaron.
Well,
totally
I guess Riggs is in control if it's in or not.
Aaron totally goes to Outback Steakhouse and orders the Anarchy burger. I mean, the No Rules burger. That's what we always call it. Like, we go like, can I have an Anarchy burger with an extra side of No Rules and Chaos? They do that, and the waiters would just look at you like, fucking idiot. Every time.
Yep, sounds like me. Yes, you guys are going to have to talk about playing hockey this week because they canceled pickup on me and I didn't get to go skate. You two, Daniel, you and Rig skated though, right?
I did not.
Oh yeah,
No?
I skated Friday.
I did not.
You were on the ice with the kids though, right?
Oh yeah, every week. Actually, so Thursday night at practice in the patch, the Zam broke down. So
oh no.
Nobody was getting cuts. And Thursday is supposed to be our full ice night because we're 14 and under, so we get a full ice night for practice. And the team before us was on. Zam had broken down, so they didn't get a cut. They stayed to one end. I was instructed to keep our team at the other end. Don't do any hard skating so we don't cut into the ice, which, okay, so all the plans are out the window.
Right.
And then I'm pretty sure Danny had a playoff game on Friday night.
Yep.
And I know that the manager of the rink, while I was there on Thursday night, was driving up to New Jersey to get the part for the Zamboni to fix
Oh, jeez.
it.
Man.
I
So
didn't know
I'm
about that.
curious, did you guys have fresh ice on Friday night?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good, because I have to coach tomorrow.
Yeah, you're good to go. You're good to go.
Never a good situation when your Zam breaks down, especially if you're a one sheet rink and you only have one Zam.
Well, it's
Yeah.
even worse when you're
Bad.
there and it breaks down.
Oh yeah, that even happened. When did that happen? Did that or no? That was the ice broke when
Ice
we were
broke.
like in between periods or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right. The ice, like somebody noticed a spot that was still wet and was, going down.
You
the
could go
sand,
stick.
I
You
think,
could go
yeah.
stick the blade of your stick
Yeah.
down through it.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
I know a few years ago, the number one selling, like this was up to like 2015, 16, 17. The number one selling Zam and replacement parts and like maintenance was still the tractor pulled Zamboni unit. Like you see them on like outdoor rinks. And I know the one when we do the Mites Beach Bash years ago, Riggs and I did it at the Carousel Hotel and Casino at in Ocean City. It's not a casino, but we
they
always
don't
say
have a casino.
we always would say hotel and casino. It just sounded cooler. They actually had the tractor pulled Zamboni unit. They had like a little John Deere and they kind of skate around the rink. But yeah, that was like the number one selling unit Zamboni had up to that. I mean, every year, which doesn't shock me really.
Oh yeah, doesn't shock me at all. Seems like a rink with only one sheet and one Zam might invest in one of those, and then say, "Hey, supervisor, keep this trailer hitch on your car," or something like that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure could those units technically do it? Maybe, but I don't think they're made like long term.
Oh no,
Like to-
no, absolutely not. You couldn't run a rink off of that. But if
No,
your
no,
Zam
no.
breaks down and you're like, "Well, I need to do a resurface," then you could at least
Yeah.
take that thing out there, and your Zam would take like 15, 20 minutes or so, but you'd at
Oh,
least
more
have
than
ice.
that, because the unit would fill up.
Yeah, true.
And they'd have to dump it. They'd have to dump it probably 2, maybe
Well,
3 or 4, but
I mean,
whatever. Yeah.
A good Zam driver can do an ice sheet in under 5 minutes. I mean, it's not going to be fantastic ice, but a Zam, like a full size Zam, could do a whole NHL size sheet in about 5 minutes if you're just hauling ass and not caring about messing up your corners.
So then, are you actually a good Zam driver at that point?
That's debatable. I mean,
And
I'm not
maybe-
sure if
and
it actually is an indicator of skill if you can do it that fast. It might
Yeah.
just be an indicator that you
And
are wanting to be done with it.
Yeah.
That you don't give a shit.
And
Yeah,
that you
and
don't give a
also-
shit.
Maybe we should just pay respects. Also, like everyone says Zamboni, but Zamboni is a brand and a
Oh,
company that makes it.
all right.
Yeah.
Olympia also does it, and they are ice resurfacers.
Yeah,
I just would like to
okay.
stake that for the
All right,
fine,
Gary Bettman.
people.
All right. Yeah.
fine people.
Fine. Okay. You know what? I'm always gonna call it a Zam. I'm always gonna
That's fine.
say
I'm just
I'm
saying.
gonna use it as a noun, and
As a verb.
adverb, as a
As an adjective, yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
Has
exactly.
this ice
I'm
been
always,
zammed?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yes. I'm always. I don't. You know what? If Zamboni really cared, like, all right, fine.
Right. They're probably happy with it. It's like Kleenex,
Exactly.
It's they're happy that their name is ubiquitous with the action.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're more happy. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, people are like, "Oh, I Googled this," right?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, "I Google searched it."
Yeah, right.
Like,
That's
no.
what Google would want you to say.
Right. But by the way, it helps your brand, idiots.
Mm-hmm. Who cares? Yeah. Don't be picky about people advertising for you for free. But
speaking of,
oh,
Speaking
you say we should talk about the shop?
speaking of,
The shop is back online.
the shop is up. New designs.
And we got to give some credit to Riggs here because he's got some excellent names on these things. Technically, we can't use the names of teams, so
We're not affiliated with the
we are
NHL.
not affiliated with any NHL or their
Big
partners.
Hockey doesn't want us to use appropriate names for teams, so we just came up with our own.
But we do have shirts for black and yellow teams, blue shirt teams, red rocker teams, Motown team, leave teams,
Teams that don't get out of the first round of the playoffs.
storm warning teams, sea monsters, Rocky. There's a bunch on there, and they look really good. These folks from Carolina are probably going to like the little detail. That
Carolina
was
one's pretty sick.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's the best one. And I'm
Yeah.
I'm not a Canes person, but that is the best shirt.
Riggs and I had a really good brainstorming session on another one, but we just haven't
A
pulled the trigger yet.
brainstorm. Oh, I thought you were about to talk about the Carolina one. I thought you were saying that it was a storm.
Well, yeah, we had a brainstorming session on another one. We had a really good name come out of that.
A brain typhoon.
No.
All right, I'm done. But there's also stickers up there, and then the hoodie for the black and yellow team is up there as well.
It's just our logo, essentially.
It's
So,
our logo with those
Repping us.
colors. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've kind of settled on that's the best version of the logo, right?
Yeah.
For general purpose use.
So what's up? It's ready to go. If you want something with a different team color than our standard colors, then take a look. Let us know. They're good shirts, actually. You got yours, didn't you, Riggs?
Yes, it is excellent quality. I've actually so my parents got them, obviously, because that's what parents do.
Yep.
They actually sent my dad the wrong shirt originally.
Oh, yeah, this is fantastic.
This is such a
great.
good story.
Maybe we'll put the pictures of it up somewhere, maybe on Discord or something, maybe on the other socials, but we'll see. But basically, my mom was traveling and my dad was at home when the shop went up initially. We just had the black and yellow version of the logo, and they both immediately separately ordered, unaware that each of them was ordering shirts at the same time.
I feel like that's a very typical married couple move.
And so, they ordered the shirts. I think they both got the black version, the black and yellow logo on a black shirt, which I think looks awesome. So my mom's shirt shows up, and it's the black shirt with the black and yellow. And then my dad's shirt shows up, and it's not our shirt. It's someone else's. And we get it from a company that prints all kinds of stuff. They do all kinds of things: shirts, hats, bags, shoes, leggings.
If you need it printed, go to
they
them.
have all these different things. I'm not gonna plug them because whatever. But
they ain't paying us.
Right. Right. We gotta pay them. But,
we gotta pay them.
But
they work for us.
My dad opens his up, and it says something like, "My other shirt is at your mom's house." Like, in just white letters on the black t-shirt. And he goes, he texts me a picture of it.
That's so great.
And
it's technically true.
But right.
But also
the wrong shirt.
The wrong shirt.
So he texts me the thing, and he's like, "Hey, and so I'm like, all right." So I contacted the company that we're doing this through, and they were very responsive. They fixed it immediately.
Did you send the message that I recommended? I said you should send the picture and say, "Can you ask your mom to send me the right
Sure,
shirt?"
no, I didn't. No, I didn't do that. No, I didn't. No. Again,
that's
like
good. That's good.
they immediately responded. They fixed it within, I don't know, a couple hours, basically, and they were printing and sending a new one out immediately.
Did he have to send back the other shirt, or does he have another shirt?
No, he got to keep it. He got to keep it. Yeah.
Nice.
He got to keep it. And also, one of our shirts got sent to some random person, so free ad.
Yeah, there you go.
So the only person I think that would order a shirt like that is like a frat dude, a little angsty 15-year-old, or like someone probably your dad's or my dad's age who thought it would be funny to like mess around with his wife. I think we're hitting a decent demographic there, one way or another.
But I guess the moral of the story is like the shirts are very nice. Like I actually got a new one. I actually got the black and yellow on a white because I just wanted a different thing, and the printing is very nice. And I've run into another person that ordered from us, and they got their shirt and they're very happy with it. So it's been good. So if you want some Beers in the Lot stuff you want to represent, definitely check out beersinthelot.com/shop.
Indeed. So on the subject of, good looking logos and all that stuff, some stuff came out this week about our Old Fat Bald Guys Hockey League that we're getting new jerseys.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty sick. They're actually, you've seen some preview pictures, and they're really fucking cool, honestly. So our previous jerseys were kind of based kind of on a country that is not really in favor around the world right now. So we're not really keen on wearing Russian jerseys at the moment. So we needed some new jerseys. So that's kind of what prompted the guys who run the league to get new jerseys. And they decided to go with NHL team style jerseys, but with the OFBG logo on them, and they're really cool. So
they're sick.
Yeah, they're awesome. They did a good job.
They did a great job on them. So I'm not sure, but it may have been previous guest of the pod, Stan, who did some of the graphics on this, right? Is that right?
I know he was involved. There were a couple other folks that were involved that we have not had on, so we won't say names and stuff. Right. But I know Bomani was definitely involved. And there was a lot of work that went into it to make sure that the sizing was going to be good, and the manufacturing would be good, and all that kind of stuff. And it looks like they showed up this week, and through Brando, who's on some other group texts that some of us are on and some of us aren't on, he was able to send us the photos, and they're absolutely sick. Like I'm super excited.
I'm excited too, yeah. And so there's 4 teams in our league, and the 4 teams that were chosen were the Caps. Obviously, we're a DC area team, so organization. So got to have the Caps. And we got
it's the old school.
It's the old school Caps. So,
old school Capitals white with the red shoulders,
with the script on it,
and the like the and the stars and the whole thing. Like it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's so cool, and it just says OFBG instead of Capitals.
Exactly.
So,
yeah,
that's nice. And then you got the old school LA Kings jersey that instead of saying Kings on it, it says OFBG. And then the Oilers jersey, the old school. I guess
colors are awesome.
It's like they're.
I love those colors.
It's Gretzky
it's
Oilers
Gretzky's era.
and Gretzky Kings.
Yeah.
For color, not straight old school Kings. Yeah.
Gretzky blue Oilers.
Blue Oilers.
Yeah.
And then Gretzky black LA.
Yes.
And
And
instead of
then-
Oilers, it says OFBG
Yes.
in the same font and style. It's really, really good.
Yes.
And then the last one is the Penguins because there's a bunch of Pens fans in our league. So
But the Penguins gold.
Yeah.
the
Which
gold,
is-
yeah,
Yes.
Gold.
yeah, it's really good, really good. And all the numbers are like the notable players from each team, which is
Yes.
great.
You wear 99. I hope you get buried.
He didn't say anything about the Pens logo.
True. So the Pens logo, the OFBG logo, somebody a few years back had taken the picture of Alfred Hitchcock Presents, like that silhouette or whatever,
Yes.
and then put a hockey helmet on him and a hockey stick in his hand or whatever. So that's the OFBG logo. So that Alfred Hitchcock OFBG logo is the head of the Penguin
Yes.
on the Penguins jersey. And it's really good. It's really good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so super excited to wear those next season. It's gonna be good.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
And like you were saying, John, some of the notable player numbers are on each of these teams, and there's gonna be some judgment for people who pick certain numbers. 100%.
But I will never wear that 99.
No.
Never.
Because that's not a thing that you should
That's
do.
sacred.
I'll be the first to pick my jersey, and it will not be 99.
I understand the concept, but like I will never
But
wear
no,
that
no.
99.
Give me number
No.
10. Give me Luke Robitaille.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Or like,
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you could
Yes.
go a few different ways there with that Kings, like you don't have to do, you don't have to do 99, man. Whatever.
I still think I'm hoping that there's a number 10 Oilers jersey so I can wear an Ace Tikkanen jersey
Oh, good Lord.
for a long-standing debate
So you
that
can
has
score
been between
so
me
you can
and
score
John.
all those inconsequential goals too.
In the empty nets.
That would be great. That would
you
be great. I'd get a number 10 Oilers jersey and then score all the empty net goals for the whole season. That'd be great.
Like Kings, like you could do 4 for Rob Blake. Bernie Nichols
Yeah.
was number 9. Robitaille was 10.
Yeah, I'm sure that somebody did the research and got all the good numbers for all
Yes.
the notable players.
And
I'm
in
sure
fact,
of that.
I know one of the folks that we hasn't been on, so we can't say the name. They're definitely a hockey historian, and they would know for each of those teams the right numbers to put on there. And in some of the conversations that we've had over the months, yes, those numbers that you would expect on those 4 teams for the history of those teams, yeah, they're definitely there.
They're there.
And part of me hopes like some guy who can't skate wears 97 for the Edmonton colored team. Like,
Oh,
you're no
fuck.
Connor McDavid. What are you doing? Like, I just think that would be the funniest thing ever.
What's gonna happen? I mean, come on.
Absolutely
Oh,
will happen.
Not everybody is
Oh.
fantastic at hockey.
Well, no. But I just think it would be funny. Like, it would just, I don't
I
know.
fall every game. Come on now.
But yeah,
Skating's hard.
we were debating having a statue, like the Mario Lemieux statue for you, because you fell over that stick that was laying there for 10 minutes.
That stopped you on a breakaway, didn't
It did.
Yep.
it?
Fucking stick.
It'll never go away.
Yeah.
Have we told that story?
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
so.
we
Told
did.
that story?
we definitely have.
alright.
Yeah,
Very early on, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, pretty early on. But the gist of it is that somebody dropped their stick and then Daniel got a breakaway, but somehow
The
that
stick
stick was
stopped me.
still in the way and knocked the puck off of his stick, so the breakaway chance was gone. So
Yeah.
it was voted best defensive play of the year and worst breakaway.
Yeah, that was a joint award. I like
That
it.
was a joint
Yeah.
award. That was awesome.
Made the ESPYs for best joint team play.
Yeah, he was on my team.
Yeah. Yeah. So right after we recorded last week or late last week, I can't remember. Aaron in the morning, we're all kind of like, going about our day, working. He just shoots over this question in our group chat and goes, if you had to fight an NHL player past,
Anytime.
present, yeah, past, present, current. Who would you want to fight? And
And
I
the
immediately,
answer- go ahead.
I immediately, for mine, in a loving way, I said Bo Bennett because I can get a gut shot and he's down. Like, that guy's in the hospital. He's getting carted out in a stretcher. Danny, what was your nickname for him? What was your
Mr.
nickname?
Glass.
Glass man.
Glass man. That's it. Yeah.
And I would like to say,
always
like,
injured.
I love Bo Bennett. I think
he's great.
Oh yeah.
freaking hilarious. But he even makes jokes about
Yeah,
it.
he makes
does.
fun of himself.
So like,
he's
I'm
awesome.
all in. But that was my thinking. I'm like, if I gotta fight a guy, like I'm a short guy, so like I don't like I gotta get inside quick, and then the next thing I'm doing, gut shots.
Wouldn't
like,
you want to go with another short guy?
No, because I think
all
Bo,
the short guys
because
are
of his-
tough.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
You
Ty
guys
tough.
John going
Domi,
against like
I'm
St.
tough.
Louis.
yeah, maybe St. Louis, but even still, I
Those-
wouldn't
those-
want to fight St. Louis.
Those
Those
thighs,
thighs.
Those
dude.
size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd throw
Yeah.
you around like a
Those
rag
thighs,
doll.
yeah.
He's
I'd
not.
be
He's
a
not
rag
falling
doll.
down. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying about Bennett. I can get in tight, get a few rib shots, and he's fucking down. Like, you know, like he'll like have 17 broken ribs and like some sort of internal bleeding just from that, I'm sure. So like I'm good. Like, and then everyone would go like, oh, Johnny will jack you up, and then I don't have to worry about it. So that was my answer. What about you, Aaron? Who'd you pick?
Well, first of all, if you're picking anybody from any year like before 1990, then you're wrong because
Yeah.
those guys are hard.
Yeah.
But
Oh my god, that's awesome.
It would be like fighting Ray from the Iron City commercials.
it would be.
Don't
You
do
don't
it.
want to mess with those guys.
You don't want to mess
I
with
would
a Ray.
No.
Yeah. I mean, craziness.
Tell him, Ray.
Tell
Even
him, Ray.
I wouldn't want to fight Gretzky. Like he was in a fight the one time, and it was like a joke or whatever. I still wouldn't want to fight him because he played in that era, and he have to be kind of tough. He took hits, like he wasn't like totally soft. I mean, he was just fast enough people couldn't catch him. But
I
don't know.
will
I wouldn't
step
fight-
into
I
that
wouldn't fight
argument.
anybody
I
from
think
that.
Lemieux was tougher than Gretzky.
Well, yeah.
sure, I didn't make that claim.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Lemieux is also a monster.
Lemieux dealt with
Yeah.
more bullshit than Gretzky did.
Yeah, he was a fucking
Sorry.
monster.
Yeah, Lemieux was
Yeah, he was huge. He was
Yeah,
he's
he's
6
a
foot.
big boy.
Yeah, whatever. Like, he's huge.
Gretzky and I've seen numerous interviews where he's like, I wasn't that big. And actually he would say that he wasn't the best skater either.
He was just the smartest guy.
He
on
was
the ice.
just smarter than everyone else.
Yeah.
His brain worked faster and better than anyone else that was on the ice. So that was his strength and probably what, kept him safe and relatively major injury free.
Yeah. So Aaron, who are you gonna go to fisticuffs with?
So my pick was actually Jeff Skinner because
Oh, J Skins.
Jay
Jay
Skins.
Skins.
Because
Party in the USA.
I looked him up actually. He doesn't really have any fights, at least not any that are on YouTube.
Is it because he heals the heel more than you?
Yeah, it's hard to fight. It's hard to fight when you're constantly 10-2 with your toes. Because if somebody punches you, you just fall over on your ass.
Well, no, that's not the reason why I picked him. But he's a very good skater. But that's not the reason why I
Is he,
picked
though?
him. I think he's a pretty good skater. He was a figure skater before he was a hockey player.
That doesn't mean anything.
I don't know. Probably has pretty good form, pretty good technique. Probably means something.
In figure skating, yes, but when you're trying to get to the net, you do not have to constantly be in a 10-2 position with your toes. Like a lot of the times you need your toes pointed up ice.
even if he's doing the wrong thing with his feet, he's probably still doing it well.
So is that your hope? Like you
Not
get
the
him,
question.
you get
Not
him in
the
a weird
question.
That's what I'm
situation.
saying.
Not the
That's what I'm
question.
saying. So you think he would try and fight you in a very unorthodox manner, and then you could just get like a sock him and it's over, right?
Yeah, he
He's
would try
kind
to
of just
like.
not tough. That's my thought on him is that he's just not really that tough, and he's like 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", somewhere around there. Like he's not one of the bigger guys in the league. He's like a $185. So I don't know. I like my chances best with him.
Okay, Danny, who would you square off against?
Obviously, either I got two. So either Alexander Simmon, because I've seen him
God
fight
damn it.
before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. King of the
Or-
bone.
That was
Or-
mine.
Or Panarin.
Or Breadman.
Yeah. Neither can fight. Neither can
He
fight.
throws his glove.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry,
Well,
Eric.
He jumps on
Well-
people's backs too,
Yeah. What about you, Riggs?
and then complains when he gets thrown around.
Yeah.
Oh, he got ragdolled.
I wanted Alex Semin
Yeah.
because of obvious
just plays bongos.
reasons. Yeah, he didn't know what he was
He,
doing.
he throws pillows.
He had no idea what he was doing.
Yeah.
Maybe like DeBrincat. He seems like a small, sort of spindly guy.
Yeah, but he's a little thick though.
Is he though?
Maybe.
Is he? Or
You could fight Rick DiPietro if you get one cold cock to the jaw. He's down.
he would.
Oh,
he wouldn't
man.
fight. Yeah, he wouldn't.
And
fight.
actually, because the fighters thing, he already has a weak chin. Because he already got knocked out.
yeah.
So that doesn't get any better.
What about like Jake Gensel?
Man. Rick DiPietro is a good one.
I was thinking about Gensel, but Gensel goes to the tough areas of the ice.
He does.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
So
I
that-
wouldn't
But he
mess with
doesn't
him, no.
fight.
yeah, that dude. Yeah, but he does. You know what? He doesn't have to.
He's
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to because he goes to the tough areas of the ice and he is very successful doing that. So
Digs.
I think people know, like, all right,
He's got
and
strength.
also
yeah, that's
he's
true.
a top six. He's a top six guy. You don't have to fight. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
According to some NHL players, Tim Stützle dives, so maybe you want to fight Jimmy Stu.
I would be
Made his dive.
afraid. I would be afraid that he would do something stupid. Like
Like
he would.
stick you?
He would do something really like
Holy
cheap.
shit.
and egregious because he seems like the kind of player, and I like Stützle, like I like watching him play, but he seems like if you got into it with him, like he would be like an animal backed in the corner, and he would do something like really, really bad,
Like a
really
rabid raccoon.
like just
Yeah.
like
Skate
really
off.
bad, and you'd end up getting like
Slices
you'd end
you.
up getting hurt in a way that you didn't expect.
I lost my finger. He cut it off.
Yeah, yeah.
We were supposed to
Like,
fisticuffs.
He would like bite you. He'd like bite your
He
ear,
broke the rules of
or
engagement.
bite your nose or your face or
Yeah.
something, or like
Like Scott Hartnell.
something
He
like
bit you.
something. Yeah, something bad would happen. Like if you went after somebody like that.
Yeah.
Something bad would happen.
Something bad. Ugh. All right, so I have like a side question to that. If you could get one punch by somebody, knowing it's just one and you don't have to take like a vicious beating, would you rather have somebody one punch you in a fight or like just take a savage mauling?
Well, I don't understand.
Like
do you
we're
mean,
saying fighting because we can beat the guy. I'm saying let's say you were fighting
So we're getting our asses kicked regardless.
let's say LaRock. Yeah, you're gonna get your freaking
well, what's the point
gonna
of the
get killed.
question?
well, that's what I'm saying. Would you rather get one punched or just pummeled?
I don't.
Am I getting knocked out in both situations?
I would rather get one punch to be done with it.
Well,
wanna
am
get pummeled.
am I getting knocked out in both situations?
Yeah.
You're losing the fight.
Yeah. Do you want it
Well,
Aaron Asham style? Or do you want
If I'm
Or do you
getting
wanna,
knocked out, yeah, I'll take one punch. But if
Yeah, I
I'm
want
just
one
getting
punch.
pummeled,
Yeah,
I'll
I don't
take-
want that.
well, if I'm not
So-
getting knocked out, I'll
so-
take the beating. But
The actual question is, would you rather be in a fight where you get one punch, or would you rather be in a fight where
You're
the
just
fight
taking
The fight goes for a long time.
Yeah, getting fed. You're just getting fed.
No, not even that. Like, it just goes for a long time. Like,
But
I mean,
the
that's
longer
clear.
it goes, the more you're getting fed. Like, it's a...
Yeah,
you
you're
know
losing.
that's gonna happen.
If you have to
You're
lose a
losing
fight,
regardless.
then do you
Yeah.
want to get fed, or do you want to have it be one
I
and
want to
done?
get one punched. I'll get one punched.
I'll one punch you.
I'll one punch your ass.
Well, that does it for this week. Thanks so much for listening to episode 107. As we mentioned in the episode, our shop is live and there are new designs. So head over to beersinthelot.com/shop. Pick up a t-shirt, stickers. We even have a version of a hoodie out there. Some good stuff. Check it out. beersinthelot.com/shop. Also, what are your answers to the questions about fighting? Who would you want to fight? And if you did fight and you had to lose, would you want to get one punched or fed? Head over to our Discord channel to let us know your answers. beersinthelot.com/discord for anything hockey, beer, movie, jokes, meme related. Just head over to our Discord. And if we don't catch you in Discord, we'll catch you next week for episode 108. See ya.